Au revoir again. Today I'd like to show you how to fret properly when you're playing your chords and your scales, so your notes are nice and clean and tidy. If you don't do them right, you can get lots of buzzing and even the wrong notes. So whenever you can, it's best to just fret press the string down, which is called fretting for those you don't know, is just behind the frets being these metal strips. If you press the note down just behind the fret with a bit of pressure, not much, you get a nice clean sound. If you move back with the same pressure, see now, although I'm still in this fret, I'm actually hearing the note from fret 1. So try and fret as near to the frets as you can. That means you don't have to have much pressure to get a nice clean note. So when you're playing scales, say G major scale, if you watch carefully you'll see that whenever I fret a note, whenever I can, I'm very near the frets. I'm not there. So just fret further up. Don't press your fingers on the frets. As you can see there, the note's quite dull and it doesn't last very long. You've got no sustain, so if you move it back, it's clear and it sustains nicely. On the fret, same thing on the top strings. Sometimes you can't do this, as an example with the chord A. You've got 3 fingers all crammed into one fret. Now the first finger has to be all the way back there, so as I was showing you before, as you go back you can get some dodgy notes. So this, I mean, you can get that back by pressing down harder, but obviously when you can play near the frets, then play near the frets because you don't need as much effort. But in this case you've got to make sure that first finger's pressing down harder than say the third would have to. So if you don't, so try and get it up as far as you can without shifting these up too far. So you don't want to move everything up so that your third finger ends up being on the fret. Want it clean like that. So that first finger will need a bit more pressure because it's so far back. So I'll show this again. Now I'll get that note back by pressing down harder. Just makes the chord a little bit more of an effort. That's that for now. I hope that was of some use to you. If you like what I do, subscribe down below, leave a like, thank you, and I'll see you on the next one. Bonjour for now.